So it's in the footprint of the biggest chunk out of the building. Down on this end, there were still floors and windows.
Donna Weaver McGinty knows all too well what the field of empty chairs at the Oklahoma City Memorial represents. That it's arranged in 9 rows for the 9 floors of the Alfred P. Murrah building. And that the chairs reflect the blast cavity, the most chairs where the most damage was done, where so many people died.
Name on the front, Michael D. Weaver.
Where her husband Mike died.
Receive information regarding
Let's get him back! Get him back! Get him back!
You can see thick black smoke billowing from the federal court building downtown, and there's debris, glass.
Donna was only 2 blocks away from the Murrah building when the bomb went off, working in her office building. She's a victim of the tragedy and a witness to it.
The explosion occurred and we felt it. It was jarring, and as I looked down the hallway, I saw a bunch of what could have been smoke. Turned out to be it was the atrium ceiling having fallen down, and it was just dust.
Donna immediately went toward the Murrah building.
It was right after. Things were falling out of the sky still.
Her hope that her husband had survived faded quickly.
The largest chunk out of the building was right where Mike's office would be. And I knew that if he was in his office, he would be gone.
Donna and Mike had 2 boys. Jeff was 16 years old at the time. Tim was 12. And in an instant, they didn't have a father.
And I told him that first night that we're going to be okay. We're going to do whatever it takes to be okay. They kept me going. I couldn't go hide in bed, is what I'd like to do. Soccer tournaments happened, and prom happened, graduation, college visits. You know, all those things keep you moving forward.
And together, they did move forward. One of Donna's sons is now a computer programmer. The other one, a doctor. Donna now has 5 grandchildren. And after 30 years, the bombing is no longer a constant sorrow, but is still a recurring one.
I don't think about the tragedy that much until the anniversary comes. And then the emotions well up and the memories come back, and I get a little weird. I don't know how to describe it, but once the ceremony is over, I can calm down again. So other than that, we miss Mike. We miss him. We miss him when my sons got married, when they graduated, when each of these 5 grandbabies were born, because he was all about babies, and he would have loved every minute of being a grandpa.
Family moments and memories stolen by the largest act of domestic terrorism in United States history. Those empty chairs at the memorial are more than a symbol.
There's an empty chair in every household. That empty chair was really hard for us at first. In fact, we could not sit at the table to have dinner because there was that empty chair. And early on when they opened this and we had pictures, you know, we really couldn't smile. But we smile. We smile now. I do remember there's a time when I felt hopeful again about the future. You know, that was a black hole for about 2 years, I suppose. But somewhere along that, I just realized I felt hopeful about the future again.
Donna became open to sharing her story of tragedy and of healing.
You're aware that part of your life experiences are part of your testimony. And there are a lot of wonderful blessings that came out of this experience. I am different because of the experience, and I was willing to share that.
Donna first spoke at an event her church put together, then at the Memorial Museum for a middle school program.
I wanted them to understand the importance of this event to Oklahoma, and then I wanted them to understand the things that helped my sons, how to be a good friend, because tragedy happens to everybody. It may not be from a bombing, but it can certainly be from loss and from divorce, and you have somebody that you know is in pain, and what do you do? How do you be a good friend? I hope in some way I'm helping God make this work for the good.
Donna took us on a tour inside the Memorial Museum.
I'm right here helping move the fence.
She showed us her husband's spot in the Gallery of Honor.
And I love that picture, because that shows his personality right there.
It's a good picture.
Yeah, it is. It's a real good one.
And Donna showed us she prefers to look toward a bright future instead of a dark past.
One of the important parts of the museum to me as it was being developed was that it went beyond the event, that it went to recovery and healing and hope.
What message do you have from someone who experienced this massive tragedy to other people who are going through their own tragedies?
There's a lot of help out there. One of the big things for a lot of people is learning to accept help and to seek it, not to bolster up and try to pull up yourself by your bootstraps. I think some of the reasons that we are successful, and my sons are successful, but I think one of the reasons is that we took help, we sought help. Counseling that I went through with 3 other ladies that had similar tragedy, all those things help. Reliance on faith, and be good to yourself along the way.
And it gets better.
It gets better. You do see hope again.